She would have got another touchdown.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. BYU right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's
hey, what was going on in the dynasty?
Line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle. This will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Cougars are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab. It's short. Open space at the 25. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Flips it out in the flat. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the...
the next year.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
When he won the Natty and
Shoots it
then
to
this
the
thing.
left. It's complete. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down.
Yeah, he's at my school.
Makes the catch. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard
It's
gain,
over,
and
man.
they'll
He
move
drank
the
it.
markers. BYU lines up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for his man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're going to run it. Brings it to the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The draw draws nothing except
Bro, you see what the Rams did to the Jazz?
He stopped immediately. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete on the
I took
right
that
side.
over on Matt Stafford for 2. I think that 5.
line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Martin took my whole receiving core.
The RPO, it's complete. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like
I wonder if
that.
I
They
have
got
any
it at the
players.
25.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come. Right.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Yeah, I played live on
And
it.
it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Pretty good. I was going to play Puckett, but then he disappeared.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook.
Somebody
Man,
gets
what
Bill
a
and just
drive
should have
last
taken
time
him.
for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive
I'm
he
just
had
talking about
way
the
too much
UNC,
time to throw.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll try to do it himself.
God.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to blow his way out. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab, and then... to the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. There he goes. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now.
Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys... Great place to start for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wide out. Soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking down the middle.
Are you
And the
serious?
defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Running
Must
out
be
of
nice.
time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one deep.
Bro, Chance.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, BYU! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead,
Some
and
of that league
creating
money.
more momentum going into the half.
Yeah.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell
I
they're
gotta close that
attention
movie
in
first.
practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Complete. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Power football with the run. Got a little space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Probably could have saved a
BYU
second.
lines up with a first and goal. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that
I
one?
was
Can
not
they
clear about
create
the
some
start.
turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, BYU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This offense has it with really good field position. He might want another play. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Fit it in the window for the score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. BYU right back to the line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
So now it's second and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On the option. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Tight end now in motion. Into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the...
The modern day one. It was a good game, though.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tap. And he is...
221 wing. 221 wing. Come on, set.
Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Buys a little extra time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Sounds like a buzz.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
This BYU offense set up with another first down.
It's like whenever you turn your mic back on, that's when it happens.
Finds his tight end.
It's like not as bad because you're still here.
Windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
That's good, man.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Snagged in the end zone to give them...
I wonder if I want my game.
Might be changing the route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He turns that loose down the right side. Lots of room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. On his feet at the 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And at this point, the defense is in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Nice move there. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it.
Yeah. How many times have y'all simmed? I was in my dynasty game. I think Mahomes is just throwing shit against the Raiders and he's just catching it. I'm ready to. Oh, let's go with the Ohio State. Five. Hey, let's get to that right now. Fuck this one, dude. Look at that nigga first man. How did I put 50 on this thing and go down? Oh my goodness, nigga. So, got this 5-star safety coming now. UCLA needs to go somewhere, bro. My shit's like a B. Alright, I'm ready. Playing against my old team. But I'm ready too. So. So, you guys only won? Yeah, we won. Okay. Damn. Let's go. Took first place for this DB. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck you, UCLA. My fucking player back, bitch. Schedule a visit with you. I was gonna schedule a visit against Martin. Damn. So, I got this 5-star receiver there. Ooh, my foot is good. Yeah. About to get fired? The Raiders are just getting ultimate built right now. The Chiefs. Oh, where is that? I'm ready to sound. I don't know. We'd have to ask her. Let's go. Hmm? Let's go. First thing, speed tackle now. Wow, I'm finna come punk you for this linebacker, bro. I want this nigga. You cool with that, bro? Let me know when you wanna search, bro. Oh, let me do my depth chart. If you're a quarterback, you high hosted it. Bro, the Raiders might be the worst team in the league. Their fucking defense looks fucking horrible. Yep. Let's go. I finally got that ability. Niggas are just running all over these niggas, bro. This shit's sad. Playing the Raiders. The Chiefs. It's more like a Kareem Hunt, Rasheed Rice game. To be honest. Kareem Hunt, yeah. Patrick Mahomes is still does. I think Travis Kelce has not gotten the ball in I don't know how long now. Huh? Oh, I'm about to make this quick, fuck it. That'll work. I guess. I beat the nigga by 50. That's because he closed app and I got a force line. Nigga, sorry. Nigga Mahomes is like not even looking yet. Oh, this nigga. On 4-minute quarters. Y'all know Martin's back. Yeah, you gotta win out though. Just force one, bro. You don't like giving force ones, bro. You're gonna give him a force one. It's gonna take forever. That nigga just goes plays every single CPU game. Man. Nigga, that shit's still gonna take like. It's still gonna be like 20 minutes per sim. Nigga, CPU gonna get ball first, and nigga not gonna know what to do. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jonah in the box actually. Put in the box. Not 70? Yeah, bro, you better go, bro. Shit, I forgot the red shirt niggas. I'm tripping. Let me just register out these niggas real quick. Alright, I'm done. Let me know in the search. Damn, nigga, 95 overall. Sir. I'm finna walk in Death Valley, nigga, and cause havoc. Wearing white, bro. Jumper jacks?
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Quick throw, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down with signaling incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Breaks into open space. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Signs a quick throw. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To throw, it's Holstein. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The shotgun handoff here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pop over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. He's wide open. Look out. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's that defense shifting again. Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He shreds the tackle. First down, looking for more now. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at midfield.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Makes the grab. It's Hudson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking downfield. It's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. They're just able to stop him, but then he's a great return. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. With the catch, it's Anderson. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. To put them on top now.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. And the Texas offense goes back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down in this offense.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball game.
Grab behind the line, it's Sperry. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And it's caught.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on 2nd and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on a 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Leaning on the run game here late.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Holstein.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows it every single week.
conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Now adjusting. Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Scrambling away. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. With the catch. It's high. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Tight end getting vertical. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. It's 2nd down. You need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Gonna look downfield again. The short hands, it's Baxter. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Under fire. Got it. He will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still...
Breaks into the opening. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Under fire. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. Bring in the heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Hudson. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements.
Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the... offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Quarterback may change this route. Right on the money. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. And we have breaking news. They score yet. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted golden hat trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Massachusetts, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. He slings it deep to the left. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Holstein. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. Pulls it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the
shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires left. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Wasting no time throwing on this drive.